Hey Christine, this is Matt Filler. Feel set to send this video over. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help you with getting more business, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me your feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words that Google can see on your web page, and in particular the keywords that Google finds there. The more times Google finds a keyword on that page, the more it trusts that page as being about that keyword. This includes keywords hidden behind images in the names of images. You also want to put a keyword in something called the alt text that is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. You don't have a website, so I'm just showing your Facebook page here. But when you get a website, the content you have is critical, because that is what Google can read on your site, and it's the basis on which they decide what keywords to show your site for, and that's who to show your site to. I'm sure you know these guys over here are one of your competitors. So I went to their site, and they've got about 1,800 words of content. Studies show that most sites in the top 3 on Google for something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,500 to 2,200 words. So getting content on your website gets it to immediately start ranking those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs. Essentially, it gives me a behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. You can see their website is getting 400 visitors from Google every month. That's traffic you could be getting. Now here's the cool part. If I go and click on keywords here, it'll show me the exact keywords that your competitor is ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month. And as you can see, your competitor is ranking for electrician San Diego electrician, electricians San Diego, recessed lighting installation San Diego, electrician San Diego CA, Primo Electric, their name, electricians in San Diego electricians, and so forth. Appliance installer, landscape lighting San Diego, electrical contractor San Diego, commercial electrician San Diego. We go, of course, your site, you don't have a site, but if you did, you could get it optimized for these terms. So the first thing you can do today is to build a website with content with buyer intent keywords and get it ranking for buyer intent keywords. Next, I'm going to show you the second important thing I want to talk to you about, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so online first, and the place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google search results page for electrician San Diego, the first thing we see is the ads that people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they can also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in, so be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure your site will convert. You know, this next section is the map pack, or the maps, or Google Business Profiles. This section gets half the calls from the web. And in these results, we can see the business's name, address, and phone number, also known as the NAP for name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking, hey Matt, how do I show up in Maps? To answer your question, there are a number of fairly obvious things you can do by looking at the options that come up when you click on Manage Your Business Profile as you look at your own business profile. And also the things that show up here as Add, Missing Information, having a website, obviously, adding your business hours, putting in questions and answers, having your address on your business profile. All of those help. But I'm going to focus today on citations, the most powerful, non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the map pack, because that's usually the key factor as to which sites rank. Right now, you're not ranking in the top 3, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, CityStar, and your competitor, they're listed in more directories. So a citation is your name, address, and phone number in places like Yellow Book, the BBB, Open List, and a couple hundred other directories and social media sites. And when you get more citations, you gain more trust in your competitor from Google, pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like Bright Local that tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match what directories they are on. But we don't stop there because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and then add 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a long time to catch back up. So the second thing I've taught you about today is how citations are key to moving you up in the map pack to get you more calls from the internet. Now the third thing I want to cover with you today is backlinks. This down here is the organic search section of Google. 60% of searchers focus here. You can see your site is not number 1. Now number 1 is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every respect. How high you rank here depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which would give your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again. You can see your competitor has 670 backlinks pointing at their site. Let's look at these backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see right here how strong a site is, and over here how much traffic it's getting. As for relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great because you don't sell pepperoni. Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which links your competitor has, and we can go get those same backlinks for your business. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel your website towards number 1. So I've explained how backlinks get your site authority on the web, and how if you have more authority, then your website would rank higher in the searches people are doing to find an electrician. Getting you to the top is not magic, it's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. You need a website with a front page of 1,500 to 2,200 words. Citations, you want to have 100 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide and rank your Google Maps entry. And backlinks. You need strong, busy, relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies, you can be number 1 in Google for your local area. So what now? Well, if you want your business to grow, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email, and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you, Christine, for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.